What is up, howlers? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on where you are at. I'm Alerkis, and
I'm Hazy,
this is Howling,
howling at night.
Howling at Night.
Howling
We'll
at
get
night,
that
yeah.
eventually.
We'll,
Uh,
we're gonna nail it one fucking
one
time.
time,
We're
one
gonna nail
time.
it once, and then we're never gonna be able to get it again.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome
Uh,
back to Howling at Night, guys. I get
uh,
due to a slight mix-up. I guess this is episode 1.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had a good,
I
hour of
again, we're
shenanigans,
we're
do's and
figuring this
don'ts.
out. We're figuring this out. We're working it out. We're doing what we got to do. Bear with us, guys, as the chaos unfolds in whatever this.
Yeah. I will say we'll go probably for about an hour.
I think
What
we could go for another hour, hour and a half at best, at
um
most.
I am dealing with like internet stuff. A lot of people are on the
Yeah,
internet right now. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know how long I really want to go. But
We'll
we
aim
got
for an
some
hour.
stuff.
We'll
Yeah,
aim for an hour.
we'll aim for an hour. We got a lot of stuff to talk about still. Again, it's been a busy week. I kind of tangent from for you guys, it's going to be the last pod that or episode that's coming out. Um, we were going over the do's and don'ts of going to cons.
Conventions
Um,
and whatnot. Yep, yep.
we're
This
gonna
in this,
finish
I
that
guess.
with collectibles.
Yeah, things we
Um,
like to collect, things we're interested in
and
collecting,
then
and generally kind of like the hobbies. Maybe even talk a little bit about the hobbies that kind of led into those specific collectible
yeah,
interests. I guess.
yeah, that's fine.
And if
Uh,
we have some time, we'll talk about some video games.
and
And
some other stuff.
I know Alargus here wants to mention something about the World Cup.
Yeah, which
So
actually
we'll
started today at the time of recording.
yeah.
Uh,
I personally can't say too much about that because I'm not really big about the
yeah,
World Cup.
I
I'm
only
more
have
of a
like a couple
generally
things to
speaking.
talk about.
I'm more of a hockey person. I like hockey,
Fair enough.
but I can see I understand. I also get why people are into the World Cup and soccer in general. I think it's a cool sport. It's just not my interest. So
Yeah, I only have like a couple points in regards to it. Uh some of it's, a very much opinionated and in some aspects nationalistic, considering where it's at. But yeah, let's go into items we would love to collect or are collecting or maybe even want to collect. Going to a
for,
con
real
or
quick,
convention.
real quick, I'm going to state these are not in any particular order for me because again,
Yeah.
these are kind of off the top of my head. Some of these are going to be collectibles things I am collecting.
Mhm.
For context, as I should also state, collectibles does not inherently mean something like action figures or anything like that. For instance, I'll start us off with my first thing, and it's something I do collect, which is weird hats. I collect weird hats. I have a little. I have like this fun little light up like uh Day of the Dead hat, like a baseball cap hat. I have a
Mhm.
witch doctor hat. I have this wide brimmed hat that I used for playing for my bard costume on Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Chris. I collect weird hats. It's one of the things I like collecting.
I think I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the like maroon colored one, the really wide brim one that's honestly probably meant for chicks.
Maybe? I don't know. Like,
It was. I know you
it's
weren't.
probably
You
it's
probably
probably
weren't. I
been a
know you.
while.
It was I know it was the Halloween. It was one of the ones where we had a Halloween party, but
Oh,
you
was it
didn't
at my
stick
old
around. Yeah,
Oh,
with
it was at
everybody,
my
and
old,
you didn't stick around for the whole
apartment.
thing. You didn't stick around for the whole thing because you
I
ended
had
up
a
leaving
I had
because
a business,
you
I had
had
a
a business
business
thing to
meeting
go
at the time.
do. There was a joke that happened there call that because I was the person behind the counter
Mhm.
mixing everybody's drinks because it was an alcoholic party. We
Yeah.
were all over 21, so we wanted to drink. And people kept coming up to me and it's like, "Hey, you're doing such a good job. You should open a bar." And I was like, "I could open the Bard Bar." And it was just a
Yeah.
joke that's kind of continued from then. But yeah, no, it was it's something I want to try and pick back up, but every Halloween I try to dress up as one of the D&D classes. I've
Mhm.
done Bard, I've done Monk, and I think I've done one other.
Well, so like this
No, I did
last
the first time I did it was Bard, then I did Monk. I wasn't able to do one last year.
mhm,
I ended up just making like a silly slasher killer character
mhm.
with whatever I had, and that was kind of it.
I
This
don't
year
know.
I might try and dress up as a barbarian just because it's
Yeah.
simple.
I could try
Also I
dressing
get to
up
go
as a
shirtless.
class. Oh. Oh. I could try dressing up as a class. I don't know. The last couple years I've been working on Halloween. I would try to get Halloween off this year. Um, but my manager was like, "Please, for the love of all things, don't call off in freaking October." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"But there is Halloween."
But yeah,
Um,
that's funnily enough, a lot of my weirder hats, like that white
yeah,
brim hat and my witch doctor hat, were from Halloween's. The witch doctor hat
yeah,
was from a year where I was dressing up as a witch doctor.
hell yeah.
But yeah,
Uh,
that's my first one. I collect weird hats.
okay. Um, do you want to piggyback back and forth, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
Okay. So, similar to Hazy, mine is in no particular order, but this one is definitely at the top of this list. Either way, Halloween should be a national holiday. Yes, I
It
agree. For
is it
different
not?
aspects, it's
Is it not
not
a national?
technically like it's nationally people celebrate it, but it's not like a national holiday, like federally national holiday. Um,
Is
it's
that
not like Christmas or anything, which I don't think Christmas is a national holiday, is it? It might
uh
be. I'm not
yeah,
sure. Is
yes?
there
I
like a
don't know.
list where you can look up national holidays? There probably is. I'm actually curious.
We could probably look that up later. We could probably figure that out later.
Um,
Maybe it's a topic for another
yeah,
yeah,
anyway.
for another pod. You know?
But dice. I
That
am a fucking dice gremlin. I granted there's people out there that are bigger dice gremlins than me, I
if
will
this man
admit.
I'm saying this right now, if this man's a dice gremlin, I'm a dice dragon.
I have literally started a bucket and it's probably gonna grow of
Oh, I'm gonna
dice
so this actually unlocks a core memory. Growing up, something my dad had. Say hello, father. Yeah, he was in the room. Yeah. He had an entire you know those like plastic crates that had like the clasp lids?
okay, yeah.
He had one of those full of dice.
Oh,
One of the really big ones.
damn.
Yeah, we lost them a couple years ago. He also had one of those just full of like D&D miniatures,
That
which is also
actually
very upsetting
tracks.
to me, which is
That's
actually
also
very
on my
upsetting.
list, actually.
That's a that's another thing that's upsetting me because my favorite miniature that was in that collection was my favorite D&D creature, a Bulette. For those of you
Oh,
who don't know what a Bulette is a weird burrowing land shark creature,
yeah,
and it's fucking awesome.
question mark.
Kind of. Honestly, Jeff could be inspired by it. I don't know. Jeff
Uh,
might be inspired by Bulette. For anybody who doesn't know what it is, go look it up. Spelled Bullette, I believe. Yes. I I love the Bulette so much. I actually have like a weird little mini figure. It's not a miniature, but it's like
mhm,
this like cute. It's like a almost chibiized version of like a Bulette little
okay.
figurine in a box, and
Yeah.
it's an awesome creature. It was a part of his collection that he had. We lost that years ago, and I was so sad about it because it was such a cool miniature. Yeah, it was like actual like these were like D&D miniatures
Mm.
for like for actually participating in campaign. But he had like
Um,
big buckets of the miniatures and dice. So
Back at
why the
it again, I
fuck is
see. Yes, yes, we are.
indeed?
Um,
Just
Probably for about an hour, and then I
why
have
is
to
Pickle Rick in my ear?
succumb to the internet because we have a lot of
There it
people
is.
on the internet right now where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Christmas is a holiday. Christmas Eve is not. That actually checks out.
That tracks. Yeah, I don't. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if any like I wouldn't know if if anybody in America like I don't personally know anybody who actually celebrates Christmas Eve in the sense of like actually celebrating it, except me and my family. Because like we would legitimately had a whole thing where we would
Mhm.
go over to my grandma's on Christmas Eve, and there would be a one or two presents for everybody on my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
So like me, my siblings, my cousins, everybody over there would go over to my grandma's, and we'd all get like one or two presents every Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and then we'd go home, wake up Christmas morning, open our presents and whatnot. Interesting.
Well, so, like, that's the thing for my family. Like, growing up, we actually didn't celebrate Christmas on Christmas most years. And
Really?
so the reason why is, growing up, my mom, she was a corrections officer for 10 years.
Hmm.
And having a single mom, uh, kind of does that to you, where it's like some days they're gonna be working particular holidays, or they're just gonna be too busy. So we would open up like a gift like the day before, and we would either, depending on how the schedule was, we'd celebrate it either the day of or like the day after.
Yeah, I get that. Um,
Um, and when I mean celebrate, I mean like the family
I
dinner and all that stuff, in
I'll be
addition to
honest.
just
Growing
opening
up,
gifts.
I generally consider myself a very lucky kid because growing up, I got to celebrate Christmas. There, this funnily enough, this kind of transfers into a joke specifically from an
Mhm.
artist we listen to, my favorite Martian. Santa hates poor kids because
Yeah,
I like there are kids out there who never got to celebrate Christmas growing up because they were in such a poor life
yeah,
in a poor family that they couldn't afford it. And I do classify my growing up as a poor family. But the only reason we had Christmases is because my mother and father did their fucking hardest. They would break their fucking back to get us a Christmas
yeah.
every year. Even up to this year. Like hell, I still get presents, which is fucking amazing, and I'm 26. I
Yeah.
find that a miracle.
I
To be fair, I do think that's mostly because they also kind of just pull any presents I might have gotten for my birthday because my birthday is literally a couple weeks after Christmas. So
oh, yeah, mine's in the middle of the year. I just
yeah,
barely had a birthday like a month ago.
January 14th, baby. I'm I'm a couple weeks after Christmas. There's maybe a month between Christmas and my birthday, if that.
Um,
So it's like also
child
that's a
of
whole what's up?
child of divorce definitely did the Christmas Eve at one and Christmas at the other. Yeah, that
Yeah,
yeah,
that's another standpoint. You know, like forgive me if this sounds rude, but broken families.
yeah.
Mostly because I don't know how else to describe it. Right, broken families, whether or not it's through divorce or just general separation, abandonment, whatever. You know, there's always a weird challenge with Christmases. Whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing, that's really up for you to decide. But yeah, no.
But yeah, Dice was my number
Why,
one.
dude, this is such a depressing topic, and yet I've got such an upbeat song in my ear.
What are you listening to?
I have Ghost by Mystery Skulls. That's a
Oh,
pit.
that's yeah. What's your
This is
number
forgot.
two?
Second, this is something I want to collect, and that is swords. Fun little,
Ooh.
like, not necessarily real sword or anything, which is
Mm-hmm.
funny because I'm actually gonna. I'm okay. So this thing, I'm gonna make this kind of a slash.
Mm-hmm.
Swords and or daggers or knives.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Swords in the sense of like swords that aren't really meant to be used are meant to be hung up on the wall and used as
Yeah.
decoration slash daggers slash knives that are actually meant to be used,
Okay.
not necessarily in the sense of combat but protective, because I think there are some really cool knives out there.
Yeah.
I want to get a butterfly knife at some point. I don't want to use it because I don't know how to, and I'm
It's
definitely just going to end up cutting
also
myself.
it's also you have to check to see if it's even legal to have, depending on
Uh,
where.
Most
Because
states are actually
most
it's not butterfly knives that you have to check. There are certain states that butterfly knives are illegal in, but they're legal in most states. It's the switchblades that you're thinking of,
or
the
gravity
ones
knives.
or the spring loaded blades, the ones that like just
Assassin's
stick out.
Creed.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed esque knife. Those are the ones that are completely illegal. You can't own those. You know what's
Which,
funny about that
it
though?
tracks.
You know what's actually hilarious about that?
Hmm.
Perfectly legal to sell them,
Yeah,
but you can't own them.
which is kind of funny. Speaking of knives and swords, there was actually a booth that I ran into while I was at Fan Fusion that had giant freaking swords and stuff, and I'm like, if I were to buy this, how the fuck could I like carry it with me while I'm out and about?
Actually, here's a good question for you. Actually, if you had to pick one like fantasy or fictional cool sword to want to own, even just like a model of, to own in your house, what would it be?
Hmm.
I know mine.
What?
I want the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. Specifically, I want the
Okay,
version from Ocarina of Time because that is the Legend of Zelda I grew up on.
that
I
is
want
claim.
it's a classic one. It's an iconic sword. It's a very simple looking sword too, especially because like people generally look at the Master Sword and go, "Yeah, it's just a sword. It's a long sword."
So, someone in chat said Andoril.
Yes, that's such a good option.
That is a terrific fucking option. That
I'll be
that
honest.
is
In the case of someone like me who's 6'1", 6'2" on a good day,
yeah.
so I'm a giant. So this would probably be more of a dagger. I would love to get Sting.
Dang. I'm trying to
I
wrap
believe.
my head.
Is it Sting, or am I thinking wrong? It's fucking Bilbo Baggins.
Oh,
Is that what it's called, Sting? Or am I
I'm
saying?
not
Or am I wrong?
sure,
I'm pretty sure it's Sting. I'm a big Lord of the Rings
but
person. I'm
I
pretty sure
know
it's
the
fucking
sword that
Stings.
you're. Yeah, I know the sword you're
Yeah, the one
talking
that
about.
glows whenever
Yeah,
like orcs or
yeah,
goblins are near.
yeah. That would be a good option.
Bilbo Baggins sword.
Um,
Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure it's fucking Sting. Hold on.
there's
Give
a
me a sec while I
couple
look it up.
swords that I. It's Sting.
Yeah, it is Sting. It is
Yeah,
fucking Sting. I was right. Okay.
yeah.
I was because like
Um,
I know you like Lord of the Rings, so you not knowing off the top of your head had me questioning myself.
well, like, so here's the thing. I do like Lord of the Rings. However, I'm not.
You're not
Uh,
like big in depth, right?
yeah, I'm not I'm everything Lord of the
I don't
Rings.
know.
Like
I just thought of fucking something, and this is gonna go back to my first topic of I collect hats. I just thought of a fucking hat I need to get my hands on, more specifically as like a model of. I need to get the
okay,
Sorting Hat from Harry Potter.
yeah.
I need to own the Sorting Hat.
Real quick, I'm gonna shout out all my other Hufflepuffs out here. We run these streets. Them kitchens be
Yeah.
cooking.
Slytherin for life.
But
You best fucking believe we causing trouble up in here. Which is
yeah,
funny.
you
That
kind
actually
of
explains a
do.
lot.
You're a
That actually explains.
troublemaker.
That genuinely explains a lot between us because, like, canonically, people always agree that Hufflepuffs and Slytherins got along weirdly well.
Yeah, that actually fucking tracks.
That tracks a lot between us. No.
You take care of the assholes, and I'll feed you.
uh,
Uh,
fucking about to whip out the knuckle dusters.
but yeah, I'm trying to think of a sword.
Hmm.
Um, or weapon.
Dude, I know the perfect sword for you. It would
Oh,
honestly. You need to get just a generic steel sword from Skyrim.
hmm.
I think if
I
you do not
actually
own
didn't like a lot of the Skyrim weapons. And that's saying something because it's
no,
one of my favorite
oh
games.
no, I no. Okay, so I'm a weird person, right? There's
Sort
a
of
quest line
Godric Gryffindor. Yes.
that would be insane. No, but there is a sword in Skyrim that I adore so much, but it's a part of a quest line that canonically people fucking hate. And I'm weird because I love when I get that quest. Another hand touches the beacon.
I hate that so much.
I
Okay.
love that
If
quest
you
because it
okay,
pops up in the most random fucking spots, and I'm like, yes, I get to get my favorite sword, and I want
does
that, I want that fucking sword. It's
it
such a fucking
does.
cool sword.
Okay. So
I
this
also want
game
to. I also real quick.
yeah.
This is kind of like a side tangent.
Yeah.
If I have that sword, I want to get a setup where it's that sword mounted with a spellbreaker in front of it, the shield, the one that like casts the ward effect when you hold it. Is it called Spellbreaker, or am I thinking is that wrong? It's called Spellbreaker, isn't it?
I think so. I know exactly the shield you're talking about. It
Yeah,
basically
it's like the
absorbs and shields spells.
it's the Dwemer shield that's like
Yeah.
that curves
It
outward.
looks like a satellite.
It's so unique looking. I fucking love it.
I will
That thing would
say
real life that thing
the
would break so easily.
uh for for Chad and those watching, if you've never played Skyrim, which I recommend, it
Recommend
is
Elder
highly
Scrolls.
pop culture
Elder Scrolls.
at
Elder
this
Scrolls.
point.
Elder Scrolls is one of the greatest fucking like
And
universes
they've
ever.
it for a game that came out in what, 2011, right? I
Give or
think,
take, I believe so.
give or take.
I would also, as a side
And
tangent, I
there's
would
a
also,
reason why people still play it to this day actively.
by extension, I'm also going to recommend the two games prior to it, Oblivion and Morrowind, both fucking amazing games.
Yes.
I got you.
Um, Here's the thing with Meridia and that whole sword and quest line. The reason why we're
I'll be right
kind
back
of
for my
like it's
bottle.
yeah, yeah. The reason why we're
Sorry,
kind of acting
sorry.
like
My
it's the
dad's going
bane
to
of
bed,
our
so I gotta move.
existence is basically in any chest, any random area that you could get gear or pillage stuff, right, from like bandits or whatever. There's this beacon, and if you just quickly have the stuff go in your inventory or whatever, automatically you
It
hear
triggers
the
a
pop-up.
quest.
It triggers a quest, and you can't get rid of the beacon. It
Can I do the line?
refuses. Go right
Let me
ahead.
do the line. This is the line that has cursed so many people throughout so many generations. Another hand touches the beacon. So many people fucking hate that. And I
Every
am
time I
fucking weird, and people give me weird looks when I say I love that quest.
it's a terrific quest, don't get me wrong.
It's an amazing quest,
It's just
especially because
annoying when you're trying to do stuff and it's like, "Oh, I'm forced to do this now."
I do generally think it's a bad quest to get when it's so early because of the dude who guard like because of the boss that's at the end of that quest line. He's a challenging fucking dude. He is a fucking boss fight and a half.
Yeah.
Like that's some like if you go into him way too early, it's a Dark Souls boss fight for
Well,
sure.
I think because I do have a playthrough technically, which I haven't done in a few weeks or so.
Actually, there's a
Um,
quick. Why don't you tell everybody your preferred way to play through it,
oh,
and I'll tell mine.
oh. So
You go ahead and
I
talk real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something.
yeah, no, you're good. Um, Dawnbreaker is a good sword, but I hardly ever play one-handed. So actually, I am a one-handed player. I typically will have magic in a hand and a sword. I'm basically a spell sword. And what that means is normally like I will cast a conjuration spell, so I'll summon like an Atronach or some monster to fight for me.
For context, that's like a golem.
Yeah,
For
something.
those of you who don't know what that is, Atronach is basically
Yeah, it's
Skyrim or
it's an
Elder Scrolls
elemental
golem.
golem.
Elemental golem, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a fire one, there's like one that has like lightning or frost or something.
Okay. There's the fire Atronach, the frost Atronach, and the storm Atronach.
Yeah.
There's
Um
I know there's like in the coding. I believe there's one called the Void Atronach.
Yo,
but you can't ever summon. It's not a summonable.
I want to. Um, I cast Doom.
I believe there's also
Doom?
like greater versions of them as well.
Yeah. Um,
Anywho,
but basically, I'll summon something and I'll switch my magic to either like a bolt of fire or like a healing spell,
you
and
do
then
like
have
you prefer like wearing like robes or light armor, right?
yeah. I mean for magic, or I'll have armor and I'll enchant it,
Well, when you
to
wear armor, do you
circumvent
wear
my.
do you prefer heavy or light?
It depends. It depends on what I have access to in the playthrough.
You know what? Fair enough.
So right now I'm on a modded run, and one of the armors that I really want to get is it is technically mage armor, but it's heavy armor, and it's like this knight looking armor. So you look like you're a medieval knight with like
Is it the spell
runes and
sword?
stuff.
Is it the spell
I
sword armor
think so. I think so.
or like cell sword spell sword armor? I know what
Yeah.
armor.
And it's like this heavy, like it looks phenomenal, and it has like these really good buffs. Um, However, I've been in light armor for like the longest time, so I haven't really
So this is your build
gone
is
that
actually
route.
very unique in comparison to we have very different builds
Yeah.
when it comes to our preference. And my personal preference, I like, and this is recently I primarily Imperial like buy stuff, but I play an Imperial.
Okay.
I do heavy armor, restoration, and one-handed weapon.
Yeah, that tracks.
Generally, I usually use I play it in a very satyr, holy man vibe, so I try to Dawnbreak, the sword I'm talking about, because I love the weapon. And there is actually a specific set of armor in the base game. I don't know if it's added from see it might just be base game. But it's a named armor set. It's a heavy armor set, and I love it because the boots give me water walk.
So you basically canonically become Jesus.
No,
That's
legitimately, I cannot like unless I force myself to. I can't go under the.
that's actually kind of
I
funny.
am also pretty. It's also funnily. I'm sure it also like completely negates fall damage if you land.
On water.
Mhm.
That's
But I
dope.
know there. I'm pretty sure there was like a early on. If
Mhm.
you tried to, there was a chance that you were just going to hit the and then skyrocket up into the air like a giant hit you.
Oh.
I don't know
No.
if that exists.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Um,
haven't got the.
Typical Slytherin
I
with
will.
delusions of grandeur.
I will say. I will say one of my other favorite was a mage playthrough where it was just straight up mage. I
Mhm.
played light. I did light armor gear for pieces that couldn't be just robes. I did the archmage quest line, get the archmage robes. Then I did like pure destruction magic.
Yeah.
So much fucking fun just watching people blow the fuck up. Like legitimately, I cast fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I cast, which is funny because I didn't actually cast fireball. I
Yeah.
cast lightning ball.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You bad.
I was heavy lightning mage. I heavily focused on.
You know what
I
I
did
just
all.
pictured when you said that?
Hmm.
The freaking I think it's from Home Alone, where the guy gets electrocuted and you see the skeleton and as they're going.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome though. Just watching, especially because the higher level you get, the better the spells become. Right? I spent almost
Yeah.
fucking game using the base level fucking chain effect
Mhm.
because as you scale, it just becomes so powerful. And you do get to a point where it literally just becomes chain lightning and starts bouncing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Um, but
Anyway,
yeah, we
but
will keep on going down this list.
yes,
Um, Playmats.
I like that option. That's a good one.
So ironically, I brought my magic this weekend for Phoenix Fan, or this last weekend for Phoenix Fan Fusion. I didn't bring a single fucking playmat.
Did you buy one?
I wanted to. I almost did, and then I realized as I was about to do it, my gut told me, "Check your bank account," and I was like, "Oh, fuck, I can't."
Oh, I don't got the money.
There was really good looking playmats too, and I kinda cried a little bit. I was like, "Damn,
There,
next
I
year."
do know there is a playmat to get, and I want to
Mhm.
get. I'll probably have to get it custom made, but if I can find it as just like something Magic the Gathering themselves put out, I want to
Yeah.
get a playmat of a art of what's it called? It's a specific card, and I loved it. It's called like something Colossal Selesnya. It's a green white card, something Colossal. And there's like another version of it that is actually played
Yeah, I'm
because
not
its whole
sure.
thing was popular. It's like a popular. It's
Okay.
like, oh, when this thing enters popular, make another token, make a token of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't so
It's
that was the thing, like, I brought my Magic and stuff. I literally pulled it out of the closet and, like, brushed the dust off because I haven't played in so long. I haven't played
I'm pretty
physical
sure
Magic in, like, a year.
I wouldn't honestly. Yes, I've actually probably haven't played. No, I've probably
Just
played
because
Sigma.
I've been so busy.
I know me and Mark went to Gamers Go. We, by the way, me, you, and Mark Gamers Go at least once before.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know, it depends on my schedule, but,
Yeah,
what
we're all
is
just.
your number 2?
I mean, I've already gone over my number two
Oh,
with
did
Swords and
you?
Daggers.
Oh, what's your number 3 then?
My number three. Hmm, I'm gonna go with something that I do actually.
Also, I think you're
My big
cutting out a little bit, just so you
am I?
know.
I'm trying to be a bit quiet because my to sleep.
No, you're good.
Um, this is something that I am collecting, and it's probably the biggest one for this Gunpla models. For context, anybody who
Okay.
doesn't know what Gunpla is, that is the term used for Gundam models. Gundam is an anime, is a mech
Yeah.
anime. There are honestly, I feel like hundreds of different series for Gundam at this point.
There's a
It's
lot.
it is the prominent mech anime in the world. Like genuinely, this is on my list. I don't know if it's still active, but I want to go to Japan solely to see the life-size Gundam they have.
Now,
I
I
don't know
just
if you heard
realized
me.
my phone was about to die, so I
Oh
have to grab
yeah,
my charger.
I don't
Especially
know if you heard.
because
I don't know if you just heard me.
what?
I want to go to Japan because in Japan, I don't know if it's still active. If they tore it down, but I'm
Mhm.
hoping it's still up. And if it is still up, I go to Japan to see the life-size Gundam they like
Ooh.
to. And when I say life-size, I mean to
It's like,
scale.
yeah, like it's a
It's a
what it
fucking. It's like building sized, and it moved like its arms and everything.
like the stream or Hazy's voice.
What's up?
Someone said we're losing you a bit. If it's the stream, that's a
Or
bigger
you're
issue.
losing me a little. If you're losing me a
Oh,
little bit, I can try and be a little.
yeah, it's you.
Okay, I can try and be a
Yeah,
little louder, but like again, I'm currently with my family, and
yeah,
a lot of them are trying to go to sleep right now, so I'm trying
yeah.
not to too loud.
I mean, we're only gonna be going for about another half hour, but
No, it's fine. But no, Gunpla models. I collect Gundams. I own 5 or 6 right now, I believe. One I have
okay.
not built. I've built most of them. I currently do not have one of them built. Waiting. The one the one I'm going for, the one I want to get most of all, the Barbados Lupus Rex.
What does that
It
look
is
like?
it's fucking insane. Oh, here. I wish I could fucking show you.
You
It's
know
so hard to
what?
describe. Gundams are some of
Find a
those things that are
picture. Find a
yeah.
picture after stream, after pod, and send it to the Discord.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to see this specific Gundam, I'll post it in the thing. Here, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a specific chat in your Discord called
Mm.
Gumpla.
Yeah, That's
And
fine.
that is where I can post images of my Gundams and Gundams that
Yeah.
I'm interested in getting, and
I
anybody else
also
who's interested.
agree. I don't think it's
Anybody,
volume. I think it's like you're just cutting out a little bit.
oh,
Like
that's
yeah.
fine. If I'm cutting out a little bit, then there's not a lot me or Chris can do about that. I'm sorry. If you do need me to repeat myself, just say
Yeah.
so in chat. Alargus will let me know. But as I was saying, I'm gonna make a chat in Alargus's server, or specifically Gunpla stuff. Anybody else who's interested in Gundam stuff,
Yeah.
you could post in there. You can post your own Gunpla models, post Gundams that you like. Maybe your favorite. Hell, just post like your favorite scenes from fucking Gundam animes.
Yeah.
You know, because
Uh
I would love to meet more people who are as interested in Gundam as I am. Because I don't really actually have a lot of friends who are in Gundam. I've tried to get Chris into it once or twice, not with
we will
to not
fill
much
in the
success.
missing parts with our own narrative. That tracks.
Yeah, I get you. No, but like my big one is Gundam is the Gundam Barbados Lupus Rex. It is from an
Mhm.
anime called it is from the Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, and in my opinion, the is the best anime of them all because it has a genuinely hard driving storyline about, and it basically follows a bunch of kids. Some of them are kids, some of them are early adult years, uh, who part of a program that basically subjected them to a torturous surgery that implanted this weird connection thing into their spine, which was meant to make them the best possible pilots for Gundams to go to war with. But of course, these specific kids and a couple other handfuls that might have been scattered across the universe never actually went to war because they ended up having to go through the surgery and then weren't ever put to use because the war ended. So they went through all of this for nothing, and we follow the main character who's kind of grows as the story goes because he starts off as the most emotionless character, but you start to see more emotion on him as the story goes, and it's in general just a good anime. I recommend it to everybody.
Yeah.
Again, that
I mean,
anime
we do have. I know in the Discord
again.
there is like an
I'll,
anime
yeah,
recommendations. You can put that in there.
yeah, I'll post it in there. I'm gonna say it again here one more time. Gundam Iron Blooded, really good fucking Gundam anime and really good
Iron-blooded
anime.
orphans.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, that actually kind of ties with my number three. Um,
Who does it?
yeah, this is D&D related though. Minifigs.
Oh, yep,
Mini
yep.
figurines. Also, technically, the big figurines, like Tiamat, like the big freaking like boss level creatures. Uh, that my inner DM being like, yes. Um, but yeah, minifigs, whether they're painted or not, especially if they're not painted, because then I can, paint them. Um, I would
Actually, my dad.
love to
So
collect more.
I can make you a little jealous right now. There is one miniature my dad owns, and he wants to paint it. Paintable miniature. It's Tiamat.
Oh yeah, I know he has one. It's the freaking huge one too.
Yeah, it's the one that's like takes apart stuff. It's fucking. I'm trying to
You
find a good
know,
image of it.
I forget who told me that they were planning on getting one, but they were basically someone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get one and I'm gonna paint it the pride flag," and I'm like, "You do you, boo boo." I fucking love that.
That I would that'd be cool. That I will I'd
You
fuck with.
know, like Tiamat being a bad bitch and being freaking the queen that she is, being like, "Yeah, I'm not only gonna slay you, but I'm just gonna straight up slay." What is your number four?
My number four. Okay, is my brain's at the end of its of line right. It's fraying a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Fucking blanking on some of them. Give me a
No,
second
you're
to
good.
remember. So let's see. Hats. Oh, unique jewelry,
Okay.
which
I
is something I do
know.
kind of have a slight connection going on. Of I have
Mhm.
an, and when I say unique jewelry, I'm not saying weird jewelry or out of place jewelry, but like I have like a little dragon necklace that's like a spread wings. It looks like it's made out of fake gems. It doesn't have to be expensive either. I have like a little dragon eye ring that's blue and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a ring that Douglas, our old friend Douglas, gave to me. It's a skull with red little ruby eyes.
Mm.
Uh, I have my Mjolnir. Of course, that one's more personal reasons, being Norse pagan. And then I also have like a necklace of like the Grim Reaper.
I agree. Love the con jewelry. Um, but yeah, there was definitely a lot of in the artist alley, a lot of jewelers and stuff. At least for Phoenix Fan Fusion. Okay.
Yeah, unique jewelry. You're not necessarily by any means. Probably, I would love to get my hands on a shark tooth necklace.
I actually had one. I don't know if I still have it.
Did That's sick. I know.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't my
know.
first one either. I've had a couple.
Actually, funnily enough, I actually came across this listing, and it was listing. It was tech tooth.
Okay. You are cutting out to the point where I can't even understand you.
Okay.
Leave call and then
Uh,
come back in.
yeah.
Maybe that'll help. You there, bud? Maybe. I don't know. Noun, verb, adverb. Go to
Hello.
the seaside town. They always have shark tooth jewelry. I agree. You there,
Can you?
Hazy?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Okay. So I came across this interesting listing when I was looking up shark tooth necklaces a
Mhm.
little while ago, and this specific thing said that these were teeth from a goblin shark. And I was like, oh,
Yes.
that's so cool. I don't
Mhm.
know if it was real because I didn't
Mhm.
go into it or check to see, but I was like, dude, something like that would be cool. Personally, I would love ones from my personal favorite shark, a hammerhead shark. Yes, I know I'm not unique. I know everybody's favorite fucking shark is the hammerhead shark. I don't care. It's fucking cool.
I mean, you could be a badass and just say great white.
I'm good. Great white's okay. Honestly, I like mako sharks better than great whites. I like make
Megalodon. Have
I
a
like
tooth the
mako.
size of you.
No, I like mako sharks better. Honestly, I've pet a lemon shark before.
I don't think I've ever seen a lemon shark. A lone
They're at
shark.
the no lemon. Dude, Jesus, dude, there's lemon sharks at the fucking Phoenix Zoo in a little aquarium, little section.
I haven't
Like
gone
all the
to the zoo in forever. Then the last
like
time I went
you
was
know
like
the
a
little
year or so ago.
you know the little section with the stingrays or
Hmm.
the little rays. Yeah, there's lemon sharks in there.
Oh.
Yeah, they have little lemon sharks because, and the only reason it works is because lemon sharks aren't all that hostile. Think of them like think of them very akin to the mentality of like a nurse shark. Although
Okay.
I will give fair fucking warning. If you ever find yourself in a position where you're near a nurse shark, still be fucking careful because that thing can and will accidentally swallow you. Be careful.
How big is it?
Big enough to swallow you in one go. It is the biggest shark. It can get bigger than great whites.
I wasn't expecting to talk about vor on the podcast, but damn. Um,
Don't enjoy it, you fucking weirdo.
well, I mean, if you're
Let's
gonna go out, might
let's
as well go out in
no let's
style. But
no
like,
no no no
yeah.
let's avoid vor because
Uh,
that
yeah,
is
no.
genuine.
There's
Let's
something
avoid
wrong.
vor. That is genuinely one of my limits that I don't like that is like a genuine turn off for me. So let's step back from that.
But number
No, but
4,
shark. Yeah.
Banners and Waller.
Oh, okay, you're gonna love my fifth.
You can do your fourth and fifth because I only have one more after this.
I've already done my fourth, but I can do my fifth.
Okay.
My fifth, unless you want to talk about your banners and stuff a little bit.
I can. Also, someone put in chat, no kink shaming in the chats.
I'm not. If you're into that, that's fine.
uh,
I would prefer not to talk about it
no, it's
because it's
fair
something
enough.
that I just. If you're into that, you're into that. That's fine. I'm not going to force my kinks on you. You don't force your kinks on me, and
Yeah,
we get along fine. You know,
absolutely.
you go ahead and enjoy.
Oh,
You go ahead and enjoy what you want to enjoy.
but
Although, if
yeah,
I'll be honest, there are people out there that are into kink shaming, and for you pretty little sluts, you got a special place in my heart. I love you.
I love you, buddy. But yo,
Yeah.
art and banners. I'm more so looking at um, what is it called? It's basically like the roll, almost like a scroll, right?
I know what you're
Um,
referring to.
or it's like the material that's made out of like tarp, essentially.
Papyrus? Are you thinking like papyrus?
Not papyrus, but there's like wall scrolls or like the tarps where you can just uh
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the specific
yeah,
name. I believe I believe there's like
where
a
you can
name.
hook
Like
on stuff. The
yeah,
only other thing, like, I mean, I
thinking
have this,
like the
I have,
Elder Scrolls from Skyrim
yeah,
or like Elder Scrolls in general. Yeah,
um, which that would be a cool weapon to have as an Elder Scroll. That, yeah,
it's not a weapon, but okay.
it can be. Um,
If a moth priest isn't reading it, sure. But even then,
but
it's still
uh, but I mean, like disc plates and stuff are fine. It really just
artwork.
depends.
Yeah, art in
Just
general. Yeah,
artwork in
I get
general.
you.
Um,
My next one's kind of unique because it's kind of connected to that one, but like more specific. And this is only the case because of a specific item I actually own. So you know university flags, right? The little triangles.
yeah.
I own a Hyrule University flag.
Huh.
Did I cut out?
You said Hyrule?
I have a Hyrule University flag.
Okay.
It was a gift from an old therapist of mine who knew I was a big fan of Zelda, and he was actually the therapist that helped me the most. He actually
Mhm.
also got me a shirt that I still have. It's a mashup shirt. It says "Join the Dark Side," and it's Toon Shadow Link with Darth Vader in the background,
That's dope. The
and
Hyrules.
it's like Shadow Link holding a red lightsaber and everything. And I'm like, dude, this shirt's sick.
Fuck yeah.
It's such a cool shirt. But I want to collect more thing. I want to collect more university flags like that say like something like a world from like a video game or something.
Hmm.
Like Mushroom Kingdom University would be cool, like for Mario or shit. Like I think
Oh.
that would be really fucking cool
Whoa.
to get like university flags for
Yo.
fictional places.
You know, I actually had a shirt, and unfortunately, it was very much not made properly because it faded within a week.
Oh,
Yeah, I was so upset because it looked clean as hell. Skyrim, the College of Winterhold.
oh,
It
that's
was
sick.
nice too. It was literally it had the era and everything. It was so clean. Unfortunately it faded within a week and I'm like, damn.
Actually, not here.
Um Chat saying check Etsy. They have some great fan stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely something I look towards. Again, because I don't really have the money for it, it's not something I'm focused on just yet. Right now, a lot of my focus is getting a job, moving to where I need to move, and
Mhm.
getting on my feet, getting everything set up so I can actually start building up the life I want.
But what's your next one?
Let me think. My next one would probably be. Weirdly enough, this is kind of a very broad terminology, but
Yeah.
Power Ranger memorabilia. or
Ooh.
Power Ranger collectibles. Like I think stuff like that. I love
So
Power Rangers was like
it's
such an influence on me as a kid.
it's so funny that you said that because one of the boots in the artist alley was Morphers.
Yo, that's sick. What
And
kind?
it
Which morphers?
Mighty Morphin.
Oh, that's so fucking sick. Okay,
Like
so
they had the coins and everything, and I'm like,
I don't know
oh
if like I think Sabon published these for a little while. I don't know if they're still selling them or if like there's some people I could probably reach out to like
yeah,
get my hands on something like this. There was a collectible thing that was out for a while, and it was the Wild Force daggers and their gems.
that sounds clean as fuck.
And it was like hard. It was like it wasn't like mold or anything. It was like hard cast daggers.
Yeah.
So like they were weighted and everything.
Hmm.
And then there was the main daggers for the team. There was the main gems that had like their little animals in it from the team, and then all of the other animals that they got as the story went on.
Okay.
And I wanted it so bad because Wild Force was my Power Rangers. It was my big Power Rangers was Wild Force, Time Force, Dino Thunder, and Ninja Storm. Those were the ones I fucking adored. So anything to do specifically with them, I want. But in
Yeah.
general, Power Rangers in general.
Yeah.
Actually, fun little fact. Apparently, through Power Rangers, my mom always tells me a story when I was a kid of how my favorite color changed, and it had to do with Power Rangers. Apparently, when I was in my really young years, I still watched Power Rangers, but apparently my favorite color was blue, and I loved the Blue Ranger. Except one year, my birthday rolls around, I got the Blue Power Ranger as a gift, and I was bawling my eyes out because apparently my favorite color had changed to red, which to this
Uh,
day still one of my favorite colors.
yeah.
Although generally I've kind of gone to the point of like I like red, I like green, I like purple. I'm also fucking punk and goth as hell, so I like black. But
Someone in chat said you can have my old Power Rangers bed sheets for cheap.
oh, that's fucking amazing. Maybe, maybe we'll see. Again,
Um, but yeah, the
no,
last on my list is cards. Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, like yeah.
that would be my next one as well. Card stuff in general. There's a specific. There are two specific types of cards that I would actually love to try and collect every single thing of.
Hmm.
And I know they pumped. And funnily enough, one of them is making a big return in the near future. The other one has kind of been like on and off popularity.
I
I'm going to
think
start
I
with
know
that.
what you're gonna say.
I'm going to start with the one that's kind of been on and off, and that's Bakugan. I want to collect every single Bakugan card.
Oh, I actually had Bakugan stuff,
Yeah, no, growing
and
up we had Bakugan stuff as well, but I want to
so
collect the cards because they were so cool. I like
it's
the
it's
weighted ones, like that were magnetized,
it's
like the
funny
flimsy
that
ones.
you
I want them all.
mention that. So I had Bakugan stuff up until my stepdad at the time, the
Mm.
lovely individual that they were, trying to be religious.
Dripping with sarcasm.
Oh
The
yeah,
venom.
there's stories. We have
Mm.
stories. We have
Topic for
technically
another day.
topic for another day. There's definitely some horror stories. Um,
Continue. Bakugan.
Tore up my cards in front of me and was like, "This looks demonic." No, not in my house. And I'm like, "Excuse me." Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So I
The
haven't
other
gotten Bakuman stuff since.
Bakuman. Bakuman. Oh,
Oh,
that's
oh, I said Bakuman,
Baku.
didn't I?
Yeah, you said
Bakugan.
Bakuman.
That would be
Bakuman is
funny.
amazing.
Yeah.
The other card, and I'm. What do you think I'm gonna say?
Okay, you just say it because I'm not sure.
Chaotica. Chaotic.
Okay,
It is making
chaotic.
a
I was
Chaotic is
right.
making a huge
I did
comeback in
hear
the near
about that.
future. They're
And
getting they're
I'm
getting They're getting rebooted. We aren't sure. We know there's a card game coming out. It hasn't been confirmed, but there have been rumors that we're supposed to get either a reboot to the series, a continuation of the series, or just an entirely new chaotic series
I
for
would
like a
love
show.
any of those things
Yeah, chaotic was fucking amazing,
because
but
chaotic as a
I would
kid,
love to collect those cards.
Saturday morning cartoons watching chaotic, fucking
Oh,
chef's kiss.
that's the funny part. I grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, and I got to witness it evolve. I
Yeah.
saw it go from 4 Kids TV. Yeah, core
It's
memory right there.
bro,
Core.
it's funny that you fucking mentioned that because someone was like, I forget who it was at Fan Fusion, and they asked me like, "What's your favorite anime?" And I'm like, I'd have to say one of my first, which is One Piece. And I'm gonna age myself, but I've been watching One Piece since Four
Since
Kids. Okay?
yeah,
Water guns, freaking lollipops instead of cigarettes. I've been watching One Piece, okay? I am
dude,
caught
dude,
up.
dude, dude. What? Oh, okay. So this is gonna age me a lot. I've been watching I watched 4 Kids around the time that the original fucking Yu-Gi-Oh was on it.
Oh my god. Well, so that's the thing. I remember when the first episode came out for One Piece on Four
Mm-hmm.
Kids.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I just spit up. I was drinking a bottle. I was drinking some water, and fucking my brain tried to register
But
talking through it.
I don't
No, but
have any more
I
on my list, so if we want to go down yours.
yeah, I could probably think of a few, but real quick, I witnessed it go from 4 Kids to Toonami.
Yeah.
Like, also for context, Toonami underrated era, really good era of like shows and shit. It had some really good shows on it. I don't fucking remember what the last thing it was. Also, that's a whole other thing. I didn't technically grow up in this period of time, but I had a bunch of like VHSs that my uncle gave to me that
Mhm.
were recordings of this era, and that's back when it was Warner Bros. When it was owned by Warner Brothers, like
Yeah.
that era of and I don't even think it was called 4 Kids at that time. It was just like prior to it being called 4 Kids. It was just called like Warner Bros. TV or something, and I had like old recordings, and it was like and funnily enough, no, it was 4 Kids TV at this time too, because one of the things that was on there, it was an episode of Naruto, an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, an episode of Shaman King,
Underrated.
fucking
Yo.
amazing, and an episode of One Piece, and I remember the exact episode. Would you like to know which episode was on this specific VHS?
Sure. Hit me.
It's the episode of Sanji going through his backstory about being saved by the cook, and
Oh,
how
by Zeph.
by Zeph, and like him showing how he sacrificed his leg, and how he had like a bag of food and he gave it all to Sanji,
Which it didn't
and then
show as much as it showed in the manga.
no, it didn't. It didn't show,
To
but
give
like
you guys
that's
context.
that is the funny and that's the funny part. I actually ended up watching that episode
Mhm.
outside of the 4 Kids version, like the actual version, and went, "Holy shit! I don't remember this from when I was a
Yeah.
kid."
So to give you guys context, Sanji is the ship's cook for the Straw Hat Pirates, which is
Yeah,
the pirate crew for One Piece, right?
and
That it's their story.
Zeph specifically
Zeph,
is the reason he's a cook.
yes. Zeph basically they're shipwreck, right? And the only two people that made it to kind of land on this deserted island with no vegetation was Sanji as a child and
And Zeph,
Zeph.
I believe the
Um,
lore behind it was Sanji
basically,
stowed away on the ship originally,
yeah,
wasn't it? Was he was like a stowaway,
something
got
along
caught,
those lines. But basically, there was two bags. One was food, and one was assumed to be food. Sanji was given the bag of food and ate the food, right?
he rationed it, tried to do his best,
And then
loses
Sanji's
his
like,
He loses his shit because he ends up dropping a moldy piece of bread, which is his last bit of food.
Yes.
He then proceeds to go over, notices the bag is still fucking full. It's this massive fucking bag.
Yes.
Notices it's still full, goes to get out a knife, sneaks up, stabs the bag, ripping it open to find out it's treasure. It's
Yes.
nothing but gold and crowns and jewels and shit. And he's
Yes.
just like, and then he runs around complaining at this dude, and he's like, and then he notices the dude's fucking skeletal almost. The
Not
man is
only
fucking
that,
bones.
but he notices that he is without a leg. Zeph ate his own leg to survive
No, no,
because
no,
he
no, no, no,
wanted it.
no, 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 no. That I know is actually not correct. What happened was he sacrificed his leg when he was trying to save Sanji from drowning because it got caught in the anchor chain.
Oh, well, I read a different version, but like that's the one I saw and I'm like, "Oh shit.
That's that
That's
that
fucking
that
gnarly as
it
fuck."
it that might be the actual version is the one you're thinking of, but that's the 4 Kids version is he cut off his leg because it
No.
got caught in the anchor chain.
Yeah. No. So like he ate his leg, right? Because he had the treasure because his dream was to basically own a restaurant on the sea.
Hmm. On the Great
Um
Blue. He wanted to see the
and
Great Blue.
um and so the treasure was to set him up for that. Um but yeah, if you want to go through your last remaining
Yeah,
um
okay.
collections,
I think I have how many more? 4 more?
it's whatever you have left. I don't have any more.
I don't have a genuine list, and
Okay.
I think I've gone through 6, so I think I've got about 4 more. I could probably cover more if I wanted to, but
Yeah,
I'll stick
just
to the 10 we were trying for. Uh, I would like to collect certain sets of video game series. Like, I want to collect all of the Ghost Recon games.
ooh.
I want to, yeah, that's fucking that. I grew up on Ghost Recon. That was my first person shooter game growing up. And I don't know if I don't remember if all of them have like a multiplayer mode, but I know there was one that I played growing up with my dad, his buddy Larry, and his kids Brian and Laura, and we would always go over to his place and we'd always end up playing Ghost Recon. And for whatever fucking reason, I always ended up stuck with fucking Brian as a teammate, and he is not a fun teammate to have because he liked the rocket launcher. And there was friendly fire in this game.
Hmm.
Anywho, Ghost Recon. I want to collect. I want to collect all of the Soulsborne games: Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2,
Okay.
1, Elden Ring, Demon Souls. I want to collect all of those games.
Okay.
I want to
So
collect because I'm a gamer at heart, and I like. I think owning certain sets of games. I want to collect all of the Forza Horizon games,
hmm.
specifically the Horizon. I don't really care about the Forza Formula games. I
Everyone needs a
specifically
chaos teammate. Fair enough.
it wasn't even a chaos teammate. It was generally just he'd fire blankly and go, "Oops, I hit you." No, that's actually the worst part. Is there were situations where he genuinely just shot me in the back because he felt like it.
Yeah.
Like I did not like being his teammate. And that's the thing. I was a very neutral player because like my whole thing, I ran around with an SMG and or an LMG. So I was either the heavy gunner or I was running up to burst fire into someone's face. I
Yeah.
honestly would have preferred Alora on my team because she was a sniper. And that actually balanced out me quite well. Anywho, no, but that's one of my bigger ones is collecting certain game series. One thing that I actually think you would fucking love is I want to collect all the Assassin's Creed games.
Fair enough.
I want
Fair enough.
I want all of them. Let's see what I need 3 more. What is it? There's one, but I don't know if I should actually mention it.
Oh, is it like is it because it's like a 18 plus or is it like
It's heavy adult content.
uh probably
It's a
not.
heavy. Yeah, I'll say this. This specific one is just. I'll say that it's heavy adult. It's a heavy adult content oriented subject, but it is a very collectible one.
Spill, I
Anywho,
dare you. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, is there anything else on your list?
I think I have a few. Hold on. I want to collect every single D&D book, like all the
Like
all
ever or like in the current edition?
ever,
Fair enough.
like all the modules and everything, like
That
campaign
would
settings,
be that would be
fucking
nice. Like you pan behind me type thing and there's nothing but
yeah, like
books.
no, literally, I want a wall that is just a bookshelf full of D&D stuff. Also, some Pathfinder stuff too would be kind of cool to throw in there, just because to have it, because
Yeah.
Pathfinder's cool. Two more. No, now we'll count the adult content thing, even though I didn't really describe it.
Yeah.
So one more. I've got the perfect thing.
Mm.
I would love to collect every game console in existence
Hold up, hold up.
from like
If you don't say I have to Google 18 plus content, now you're responsible for no, you are your own up to your own
that's your own
actions.
guy. If you choose to Google 18 plus content collectibles, that's
That
your own fucking problem. I
that's
cannot I
that's you,
can't
boo boo.
I can't promise you're going to be able to find it because truthfully it is kind of obscure. It is a very obscure subject.
Hazy made me do it.
Don't
Mhm.
blame me for your you know what? If I'm going to get blamed for anything, it's horny shit. Fine. But no,
Oh
I would
man.
love to collect every single game console in existence. From like Sega, Genesis, Atari, like
Yeah.
fucking Nintendo NES, Super
It's
NES,
funny
fucking
that you mentioned Atari because I actually had like a bunch of
so did
Atari games growing up.
I had an Atari. I had an actual
Fucking
Atari. I had a
peak
Sega Genesis.
childhood.
I grew up on the Nintendo 64. That was my big gaming growing up. Like I mentioned how I grew up on Legends of the Ocarina of Time.
Remember when
That was
freaking McDonald's still had like the PS2s and the freaking Xbox
yeah,
and shit?
dude.
Peak childhood.
Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, I love those. You know what sucks most is I rarely ever got to play on them. Although I do, thinking about it, there is one fucking game if I could ever find, I'm going to get my hands on it.
Huh.
Rampage.
Sounds so familiar.
It's the game where you played as like giant kaiju monsters destroying cities.
That sounds so fun.
It was one of the games that was in the McDonald's thing.
Yeah,
It
that
was like
fits.
there was like a werewolf, a lizard, an ape dude. I think there was like like a creature from the Black Lagoon looking thing,
Mhm.
and you could like change your colors. You could have fights with you could fight other people that played with you, and you like, and the whole point was like very like wreck the city as much as you can to earn
Yeah,
points and eat people and destroy tanks and just survive as long as you can.
yeah.
And it was such a I loved that game, but I only ever could find it for the fucking on like those systems at the McDonald's.
Um,
But yeah, no, game consoles. I would love to collect game consoles at some point. To be fair,
anything?
I wouldn't really say every. I'm not going to say every single one because that's going to be impossible. There are some really obscure ones out there, but I'd like to collect some for just like memory's sake.
Yeah.
Can I think of like maybe
Believe it
one
or not,
more?
I am not texting right now. I'm actually looking at my notes. Though someone did actually a few
Oh,
people did
someone you're
message.
texting.
Yeah, I mean, my phone is technically going off because people are messaging me, mostly my work group chat, because
Uh,
around this time I would probably be either on my way to work or at work, if I was working tonight. Because I work graveyard at a lovely,
Honestly, I'm pretty
lovely
sure the
establishment that I cannot stand. But
honestly,
yeah.
I'm be so honest. The only person I'd actually really care to hear from right now, I'm pretty sure she's asleep. So So I'm just gonna not even gonna bother. You know who I'm referring to. I'm not gonna mention
I have an
her on
idea.
stream.
But
You
yeah,
you
no.
know exactly who I'm referring to.
Yeah. Um,
No,
yeah,
but yeah,
graveyard.
no.
But
Um,
anything else on your list before I
I
go
will say yeah, one more
tangent?
thing. And this is it's not like and this is very general topic. I'd like
Mhm.
to collect skull things,
Ooh.
like skull knickknacks,
Mhm.
or I'll make it a slash skull knickknacks, dragon knickknacks, because those were like imagery that's always been strong with me growing up. Is like
Mhm.
my dad's covered in skull tattoos, and I even have plans personally. Cause okay, so fun little fact. I'm 26. I was born in the year 2000. Fun little fact about the year 2000, in the Chinese calendar, that is the year of the golden dragon. And because of that, I had a lot of dragon stuff growing up. My dad got me a little Chinese dragon sand plushy thing, and
Mhm.
I had it for many years. I'm really upset that I lost it at some point,
Mhm.
but it was I had it up until I was like 17.
Yeah.
So
Um.
I did recently lose it, but I have a plan to get a dragon tattoo on my back.
Oh yeah.
And when I say on my back, it's not just on my back because the body's going to cover my back. The neck and head are going to wrap around and rest
Oh,
across my
that's fun.
are going to rest across my collar, and then the tail is going to wrap down my leg.
Sorry, a helicopter just went by, and we all know what that means.
Oh,
For context, I don't live in the greatest of neighborhoods, and
yeah, he
searchlights and all that good stuff. But anyway, it's
gang drug central.
yeah.
Yeah, not
It's
safe.
fun and games until someone
I'm gonna
pops
be
off the
honest,
wrong
Chris.
thing.
I'm gonna be so fucking honest, Chris.
What's up?
Your chat is the thing I have up right now, like
Uh
our
huh.
DMs, and I keep seeing it. You know exactly what I'm referring to.
I don't. We could talk after stream, but yeah. If that's everything, I will read chat real quick. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that was
Yeah.
said.
Let's
And
yeah. Let's
then I
answer
do have
last few questions.
and then I have a bit of a tangent before we close
Yeah.
off.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. Uh, gotta have a cool display for the consoles though. Respect that. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Graveyard
My
Gang.
real quick, as for that display thing, I do actually have a plan for that. I plan on getting like a really big, like, display case, almost like
Hmm.
a entertainment system is what I would call it. Like a big one
Yeah.
that's like has like multiple shelves, so I can specifically put gaming consoles on each one,
Yeah.
and then I could
Um.
just kind of move around cords and shit to hook up whichever one I want to play on at the time.
Yeah. Dude, we're Graveyard Hufflepuffs. That makes us best friends now. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Um.
no, this is my best fucking friend. You back the fuck up.
Confessions of a Serial Killer.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck? What the
I,
hell does that? Where the hell did that one come
I
from?
don't know. The
What part
mind
of
wanders. Uh,
what part of our conversation brought that up?
I don't know. I will axe Weatherby. She's a Slytherin anyway. Yo, yo, I'll Avada your Kedavra first. Uh, are the ghosts
I
back?
mean,
Spill.
I can
Whoa, what's
expect
it?
Overtrona sometime.
Oh, hey.
Mm.
Leak the chats, Hazy. Is this a DP18 situation in the chats? What did Chris said? Yeah, that's what I'm concerned. Confessions of a Serial Killer. He said he
Oh,
can.
what? Oh no! What
Oh,
he was just
oh, Confessions
Chris.
of a Serial Killer. You said you collect skulls,
Oh, yeah. Well, again, skull knickknacks, not actual skulls.
like
Although,
animal
to be fair,
skulls and stuff, and like
yeah,
bones.
animal skulls itself would be cool, but like generally just like knickknacks of just skulls in general, animal, human, whatever. Just like
Sure.
skulls in
Wink,
general
wink.
would be cool. Shut up.
Hey, I'm just
What?
reading
Wink.
chat.
Fuck you. Okay, fuck you guys. No, I generally just skulls have just been a skulls and dragons are a big imagery in my life. So like having knickknacks. Just
Mhm.
I'm fucking goth punk for fuck's sakes. You don't you can you are you really expecting me to say I'm not going to own a shit ton of skulls all across my fucking house at some point?
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's
And
all.
for context, guys, that's the question of what Alargus send you. He was just telling he was just letting me know how he periodically when something he's going to do while we're doing these podcast stream things is he's going to let me he sends me the time at what we're at, and he was just telling me how long we had been going. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I'll periodically do that just to let you know, just for like pacing and stuff. But yeah, I'll quickly go through some games that either came out recently or came out this week that I'm thinking about checking out or maybe even getting, and then we will call it. Uh, And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be doing some Marvel Rivals. We'll go over uh, the trailers and stuff for 8.5, and then afterwards, once Hazy is awake, we'll discuss that and a bit more. Uh, yeah. So the games that came out recently, I actually tried the demo for this game a few weeks ago or so, give or take, and that is Berglund Gnomes. It is a phenomenally hilarious friend slop game where basically you are a bunch of gnomes that have to raid a house uh, while trying not to get killed by anything and everything. It has recently dropped, I believe, yesterday, if not today. Uh, I think it's around $8, $9, give or take, at the time of recording. Um, yeah, I definitely recommend it to check out, especially if you stream. It is definitely an interesting friend slot game. Um,
I would like to put a little 2 cents in. There's a game that I want to mention real quick
yeah.
that I've been wanting to try. I really want to play it at some point, and that is Pragmata. I've been hearing
Ooh,
so many good things about it recently, and like I've also been hearing so many like people say like, "Oh, it's Father Simulator," and it looks like such a cute and like fun game to just chill and play through.
yeah,
It's probably it is so. Whenever I can actually get an upgrade to my PC and whatnot, I'm gonna put some money aside to buy that game,
yeah.
and I'm gonna try and I would like to stream that game at some point because it just looks so fun. It looks like a really
Yeah.
good game. So, but yeah,
Uh,
Pragmata. That's a game I want to play. I'm pretty
the
sure it came out this
next,
year.
the next ones on my list, was 007 First Light. I've seen a little bit
Yes.
of images, and I mean, who doesn't love James Bond and 007? Um, so I'm definitely intrigued, and I may be trying to get the game in the near future. Uh, other
This
than
this
that,
this spot is where I'm going to step in a sec
oh
because I mentioned a game to my buddy the other day, and he told me the Largus here told me to talk a little bit about it.
yeah,
For anybody who isn't aware, I believe the studio is called Warhorse. The
hmm
people behind uh, fuck, what is the game called?
is it the Lord of the Rings one?
Yes, there's a game coming out called it's Middle Earth. It's called Middle Earth. It's an open RPG game. It's by a studio called Warhorse, who made. I'm trying to remember the game that they made. It's really fucking popular. I fucking can't remember for the life of me for some reason. Um, fuck.
Yeah,
It's like a medieval game. I don't remember.
yeah.
Basically, it's really
Oh,
popular.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yes, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thank you so much. Whoever.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you read that from the chat.
no, it's
No,
off
is
the
that just
top. It's the top of
okay?
my head because I actually have the
Okay,
game.
then thank you, Alargus. Yes, the people behind Warhorse Studios, the people behind Kingdom Come Deliverance, have confirmed that they are making an open world RPG Lord of the Rings game called Middle Earth.
Yeah,
We don't really have too much information on it, except for the fact that it has been confirmed that it is in the making,
Yeah,
and we should be getting it sometime either end of this year or middle of next year.
yeah. And we'll keep you guys posted when we find more information.
So yeah, that
Um,
is the game I'm looking forward to, especially because
Lego Batman,
oh
Legacy of
god,
the Dark Knight. So here's the thing. I heard about it. I've been getting ads, and what caught me off guard was literally childhood memory. Hearing Kiss from a Rose and seeing the freaking trailer the way it was, I was like, I may want to play this game. But yeah, that uh is kind of the bottom of my list at the moment. I have to check my email. I might bring it up tomorrow or in the future. I think someone sent me a game to my business email to check out. Um,
something
but
we are going to be.
yeah,
Also,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the game. What was the game called? It was called First Plate, right?
Yeah. So the developer reached out to me in email and was like, "Hey, we saw that you were playing like Phasmophobia or something. We think that this might be a game that you might want to play." And I was like, "Yeah, I have. I don't remember if I responded to them. If not, I'll try to respond to them tonight."
Re-
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So do expect us to try that game out in the future. Don't know exactly when, but we're going to try and give it a try sooner rather than
Um,
later.
mhm.
Another game you can expect us to be playing in the near future is a game called Mecha Chameleon that we recently found. It's this weird
Oh
little
yeah.
prop hunt. It's this weird little
It's
huntish game,
basically
but instead you're playing as a little figure that you paint that you're
yeah.
painting to kind of blend in with your surroundings.
Yeah, instead of being a prop, you basically,
Yeah, you're
hide
just
in
this
plain
weird little
sight.
yeah, you're this weird little figure, and your goal is to paint yourself to look to blend in with your surroundings. It looks
Um,
really fun. It looks funny as hell. We're gonna try it in the near future.
yeah,
Probably there's a possibility I might not be involved because again, I am currently in the middle of like trying to get
moving
moved
and
to a
stuff,
place
yeah.
and whatnot. So and that's taking a lot longer to do than I would prefer, but
Mhm.
I gotta move at
Uh,
my own pace in order to get shit going. So hopefully I'll be able to play with him, but we'll see.
yeah. Other than that, I only have the one note or two for the World Cup. Again, it started today. My only thing, or I guess little rant about it, is the fact that we're hosting as the US and North America. If we don't make it to the Final Four at the very least, we will be the biggest laughing stock for the next few years. Hands down, we need to make it to at least the Final Four. At the least, if we don't finish, we should be at least a top contender. Like that's my only like real rant about that. Uh, not only as a nation, but like North America as a whole. Come on, especially with all the stuff going on about it. Like uh, they've been having issues because people trying to, of course, come in for the events um, with our lovely, you know, high end security that we have. But yeah, that's basically all I got. Anything else,
Yeah.
Hazy?
Uh no, not that I can think of.
All right. Where can they find you at?
Yes, once again, my name is Hazy the War Crimes Warlock. You right now, as of currently, you can find me on Twitch under the guise of Hazy the Warlock.
Mhm.
I stream not at all at the current moment, sadly, but hopefully in the near future, I will be streaming at least 3 to 4 times a week, every
Mhm.
week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Um, in the near future, I'm going to be trying to. I do have an X. I don't remember what the fuck it's under right now, and I'll.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to. I'm going to try and get back into it. I'm also going to try and set up an Instagram in the near future. The likelihood is keep an eye out for those.
Yeah.
You will probably generally be able to find me under either Hazy the Warlock, Hazy the Warlock, or Hazy the W. Hazy the WCW.
Yeah. And I'm Alurgus. You can find me on Twitch as Alurgus, Alurgus. I do have a lot of different socials from uh, Instagram, X, yeah, both of those you can find me at Alurgus_gaming. I have both Blue Sky. I'm also on YouTube, uh, which after recording and stuff, we will hopefully have that figured out between Spotify, among other things. But yeah, that is everything. And with much love, I will see you guys on the next adventure. In this case, tomorrow morning.
Until next time, guys,
See you
stay
guys.
happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Bye bye.